Let me tweet about it. Woohoo.
Pow. That was the tweet.
Yeah, so today the dishwasher did not finish with its rinse cycle in time, like I thought it would. But it is mere moments away. I was hoping it would stop right then, but it didn't. Welcome to our stream of Road to El Dorado, which all the text is like off slightly, so we're gonna fix it. This is a bonus stream. We weren't gonna stream today, and then I was like, I want to stream it because it came. It wasn't supposed to arrive from Germany.
So this is like the ultimate bonus.
I know,
right?
because this is Wettlauf nach El Dorado, which was nominated for a Spiel des Jahres.
Wettlauf.
Wettlauf.
Close enough.
Okay.
Nach El Dorado.
I said noch, right?
You said no.
Wettlauf. Wettlauf nach El Dorado. There we go. Which is the road to El Dorado. It is nominated for a Spiel des Jahres, which is the like general best game of the year award. The idea is this is like for anybody to pick up in game. The winner last year was Imhotep in this category. So there's that. Right? Was it Imhotep in the Spiel des Jahres? Yeah. There went the dishwasher. So we need a new dishwasher.
I think someone just slammed on their brakes inside the dishwasher.
I ordered it from Germany because you can only get it in German. This is the German copy. And it wasn't supposed to arrive until like next week when I was at Origins, but it arrived yesterday. So we were like, I was like, heck yeah, we're gonna do a stream. So we are.
Did Nietzsche see that coming?
Oh god, it's by Rainer Knizia. I don't know why I wanted to say Kinnear Reiner, but there you go. So yeah, it's a deck building game where you are racing through the jungle, and the tiles, let me show you, are modular. Ooh, that's a good glare. Maybe we do need to close the blinds. Just break our table at the same time. So the tiles are modular, can't be helped. And every time you play, they're also double-sided. So every time you play, the terrain can be different. They include some recommended map layouts, essentially. We aren't using one of the large hexes, and we aren't using the smaller, there's like these smaller rectangular bits you can add on to make it even larger. There's also caves that you can add. We're not using those. So there's like a lot that you can do with this game and layout. Like, this is the recommended one. We're not playing that one. We're playing something called Die Golden Hill, which is the Golden Hills.
Are these caves? No.
No, those are just extra board pieces. So yeah. We are doing that. Okay, so I'm going to teach Steve how to play because he doesn't know how to play, and then we're going to play. The setup isn't quite done yet. I randomized these. These are what you use to cross between tiles, and I randomized them, and then we just need to flip them over. So there we go. So we are playing the 2-player game. So in the 2-player game, we each get 2 meatballs, which look like awesome little adventurers. In addition, we each get our starting deck, and I like this a lot. So we each get 4 Reisend, which are coins. So we get 4 coins, 3 machetes, and 1 paddle, which is Matros. You get to learn German when you have these.
I think Reise is travel, so Reisend is maybe some kind of travel coin.
Yeah, maybe. But this is the starting deck. In the bottom of the corner of the cards, there's a little triangle with a color, and that is each player's color, so it makes sorting them back out into starting decks for people super easy, which I love. Hey, Kabuki. Hey, Keith. So these are our starting decks. We're going to shuffle them up. There's 8 cards. Hand in this deck builder are 4 cards. So at the end of your turn, you are always going to draw back up to 4 cards. So, in addition to these 4 cards, and then we have this, like, player aid, which says this is Spielzug, which, like, literally translated could mean toy train, but I think it means player aid, or game aid, I have no idea. German's kind of weird when it comes to game words, unless you know German game words. Like, if you know German as a second or third language, but you don't play games, German game usage is really weird, apparently. But there's a little spot for our decks right there, and then our discard goes there, so that's super convenient. When we play cards, we play them up above our area to show what we've played this round, and then you discard them. Standard cleanup phase, which I'll go over in a minute. Then, whoop! Cat destroyed the map.
It might mean, like, sequence of play or something, in terms of Zug being, like, a...
Oh, yeah, maybe. It's a good idea. Okay, so then there's a market board. So the market board has 6 slots on the bottom, essentially, and on the giant deck of market cards, which you do not shuffle, don't shuffle, you'll hate yourself, there are sets of them that have little brown circles in the bottom corner, and that is the starting cards that start in the market. So there's only 3 of each type, and you take them and you put them in the market, and then all the other cards you lay so everybody can see. So there's 3 of a whole bunch of other cards, and they're more powerful, and you just lay them out above it so that people can see it. So we're gonna do that there, that there. So yeah, gonna kind of group them.
Does it matter?
By type. It doesn't matter as long as you can see them. So we're gonna go kind of crazy on this. Oof. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Can't see that.
Okay, so I've spread out my library up there. Some of it's out of frame. You can't really read the cards anyway because they're in German, so whatever.
I think that means travel journal. Reise Tagebuch would be travel daybook.
Maybe. Steve's having a fun learn German. Well, he speaks German. Okay, so because we're playing the 2-player game, like I said earlier, we each get 2 adventures. Normally, everybody only gets 1. In the corner of the board, over here, there's numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. You determine play order, and then whoever goes first will go there. So I'm going to do, in 2-player, you get both your figures. Excuse me. Woo! Well, the cat sat on your adventures.
Oh, Keith says Spielzug is turn.
Spielzug's turn. There you go. The cat is destroying our market and is also sitting on your adventures. Okay. So Steve's will go on 2 and 4 for the 2-player. Hey, Eden. So what's going to be happening is we are racing to get our adventures to El Dorado, which is the big golden city right here at the end. Normally in a 3 or 4-player game, the first player to reach that area triggers in-game, and then everybody else gets 1. You finish the round of turns, which is why there's this amazing turn marker. And then the game ends, and whoever is here wins. If there's a tie, you see how many people went over obstacles and stuff like that, which I'll talk about in a minute. In the 2-player game, it's the first player to get both of their adventures to El Dorado is the winner, and the tiebreaker is the same, but you don't finish the round. It's like instant. So if I manage to get both of my characters here, we're done. So, actually, no, that doesn't make sense, because why would there be a tiebreaker then? I guess we finish the round and then we're good. Hi. I know. Okay, so let's talk about how we play. So, on the starting hand is 4 cards, so just go ahead and draw 4 cards. And basically, to move a character onto a spot, you just have to play a card of that type. So, for example, I'm just going to do this so y'all can see me. And there we go. Flying people. There we go. Okay. So, to move onto a hex, you need to play the item, well, the card that has the implement that you need. So in the beginning of the game, to move off of the starting areas, we're going to need one machete, and there's one machete depicted in those squares. So I could play a machete card, and then I could be like, sweet, I went there. Then, I don't have any more machete cards, spoilers, so I couldn't keep going on machetes, but I do have a paddle, so I could play a paddle and go there. And then I could play these 2 coins to end up over here if I wanted, or I could hold on to these cards, stay where I am, and use them to purchase something from the market. You can only ever buy 1 card a turn, but you can move and buy. You can also move between your 2 characters. You just can't split a movement between 2 characters, which will come into play when we have more powerful cards. So if I wanted to buy something from the market, the cost for cards is on the bottom of the card. So this is 1 coin, but it's a power 2 machete. So, I could spend 1 coin to buy a machete. It would go into my discard, so I would get it later. And then I can't buy another machete, so I could either discard this card, I could move forward, so I could play it to move forward 1, I could discard it so I get new cards, or I could hold on to it between the rounds. So I'm going to hold on to this card, discard everything I've played, and then I draw up to 4, so I draw only 3 cards, and then it would be Steve's turn. As is standard deck builders, when I go to draw a card and I have no more cards in my deck, I shuffle my discard, that becomes my deck. So I draw however much I can, and then, yeah. So that's that. Let's talk about when you get more powerful cards. So let's say we're playing, and it's sometime in the future, which is awesome. I have a person way over here, sure. I have a power 2 machete. This spot needs 2 machetes to move there. So I can play this 1 card to go there. However, this spot needs 3 machetes to go there. So I could combine cards and play a 1 machete and a 2 machete to go onto that 3 spot. If I, let's say for purposes, I had 2 machete cards, so I would spend 3 of them to go there, and then I still have 1 machete power left over, so I could move on to this 1 machete spot. So you can use change if you can use it on the character that had moved, but you can't use it on different characters, so you can't split it between your 2 people, and in 2-player it's important to move your people together. In 3-player, you don't even use the second meeples, they're just included for 2-player. So yeah, there's no change, so if I can't use it, I lose it, essentially, on those combining cards to play stuff. Let's talk about the other spots. So there's these gray spots that have a card symbol. Those don't care what you play, you just have to discard the quantity of those cards. So this is, you discard 1 card to move there. It doesn't care what it is. There are these obstacles between the boards, so the first person to cross onto the board needs to get rid of the obstacle by playing something that is denoted. Then they gain this, and this is a tiebreaker at the end of the game. Some of the icons for discarding cards have 2 cards, kind of pretty standard. The black mountain squares in this game are impassable. You cannot go onto those spots. If you wanted, in future games, they include these cave tiles, so you randomly put them out, and when you go onto them, you like explore a cave and you can get stuff, or you have to pay extra, things like that. So that's an advanced variant for those spots, but for this game, for the intro or like base game, the black mountain spots are impassable. Then there are camps. Camps are the only way to trash cards. So whenever you see that card with a red X through it, that means when you go there, you have to trash a card, remove it from the game to move on to that spot. That's predominantly the only way to get rid of cards from your hand. There's also some cards that are super powerful and require you to trash them when you play them. So this card gives me 4 money, but to play it, I have to remove it from the game. So I play it, get the 4 money, and then I remove it from the game. Yeah, so that's basically it. 2 characters cannot occupy the same space, even if they are the same player's color. Doesn't matter, can't do it. And let's see. These cards are, it's a wild, it's not one of each as far as I can figure out from the German. I have the translation for all of the purple cards, which we can discuss later if you want, as they come into effect. But the only other thing that I've left out is I've ignored the market thing, which I'll talk about here in a second. There was something else that was like somewhat important. I forget what it is. That's fine. We'll figure it out later. Okay, so the market. So you can only buy one card a turn. However, when, let's say a pile's gone, we've bought all these, there is a free spot in the market now. I can buy one of any card in the upper. You cannot buy cards in the upper area unless there's a free spot in the market. So let's say I want better money, so I'll buy the millionaire. So I buy one millionaire card, goes in my discard like normal. The remaining millionaire cards will take that free spot in the market. So I think that's super interesting. I don't really know of any games that do that. So I'm really excited for that mechanic. Because it basically, I think it will really shape the gameplay. Because we can control what each other can buy in that regard. Which I think is pretty cool.
So what was the cycling game where you had two cyclists?
Flamme
Rouge. So this is like Flamme Rouge by way of Monza, or Monza by way of Flamme Rouge via a deck builder.
Yeah, kind of. All right. Do you have any questions?
How are you going to feel about losing?
I don't think I will. I'm pretty good at deck builders historically. Do you want to go first? Do you want that handicap?
No, you can go first. I just want you to know that all of El Dorado belongs in a museum.
It does belong in a museum, and that's what we're racing for, whose museum it belongs in.
Mm-hmm.
I am representing the, so the time period of this game looks, Indiana Jones time period. So I'm going to say, I represent the, is El Dorado, where was that in Central America or South America?
I think South, but I'm not sure.
I represent the government of,
actually don't know where El Dorado was.
Whatever country El Dorado is located in, because these relics are the history of our people and our society and belong in this country. One up that.
All right, I represent the society of the what is it? The Smithsonian.
The American
Smithsonian, yeah.
Great. Okay. Just like you Americans to barge in. So my starting hand is exactly what my demo hand was, which is great. So I'm gonna do one there to do that. I'll do the paddle to go there. And then I'm actually going to hold on to both my money. And that'll be my turn. Oh, that was what I forgot. In addition to the money cards counting as $1 each, or whatever the money value, or the number of coins on them is, you can use other cards. They count as basically 50 cents a piece. So I would have $3 with this. So, yeah.
That is important.
I think. Yes. Anyway. Steve's turn.
I'm going to play 3 machetes. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to play a money to go there. Your turn.
Oh, I need to find the rules. I downloaded the rules.
So 2 characters can't occupy the same spot?
Correct.
So I might be blocking you.
You are. But I can go around you with my machete! But I'm not. I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to spend 3 money to buy this one! Yay! And then I have to shuffle. So yeah. This is South America. It was in South America. Thank you, Kabuki Kid. But it's mythical, so it doesn't matter. Well, it's not mythical. It's an integral part of my society's history. Something.
When you haven't found it yet.
No, but we know where it is.
Do we?
I mean, we're racing to it, I would assume.
My turn?
Yeah. I can see it, for Pete's sake. Pete is
Don't bring Pete into this.
Pete is the leader of my, like, cook staff.
Does he make really good, like, rice spirits?
Why?
You keep talking about Pete's sake.
He does.
I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
okay. Pay
so
money to buy
money.
A photographer.
Hey, David.
And then that.
Do we have any East Coast people? We were like, 6 o'clock stream earlier.
I'm gonna keep that so it stays in my hand.
Oh yeah, so this is one that I learned. Paddles are somewhat like hard to come by. So there's that. I'm going to play 2 machetes to move there. And then I will pay 2 money to buy the last 2 money. Which is interesting because I set Steve up where if he wanted to buy the next card to fill that market spot, I like set him up for it.
Speak of the devil. I'm gonna buy a captain.
Captain!
And then once again, my paddle will just stay there. And that's what I'm just...
How much water are you planning to cross in a second time?
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Well, yeah, okay. There are, I guess, a couple of East Coast time. Kabuki Kid, you're always on stream, though. All right, Kabuki Kid, I'm going to make you an admin. We discussed it, not with you, but with other people. With John and Steve and I. Oh, I can put you in timeout. We're not going to do that. But we're going to add you as a moderator. Okay.
Man, that propeller Flugzeug is pretty amazing. Is this an ore?
I don't think it is. I think it's one of anything. Oh, yes, that's an ore. Sorry. Yes.
Because otherwise...
I'll do a coin to go there, and that to go there, and a paddle to go there, and then a coin to take the obstacle! Ha 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 ha. That was my entire turn. But it was worth it.
Gas.
Yes.
Gas.
Chat is never a problem, but we had that one person that one time, and I had wished there was a moderator in the room, so...
Machete. And then machete. And then water.
I just like to play it safe.
And then 2 money.
Alright. Well, I really feel like I should buy a captain.
There was an old Commander 64 game I barely played called...
This is you! This is so Steve. In like 30 years, everyone. Maybe 20. Maybe
it just
maybe
depends
20.
on how much gray I get in the beard.
You're already getting some gray, man.
Oh, I think I have that jacket, too.
Yeah, you very insistently wanted that jacket. I remember. I guess I'll use 1 machete just to block you. To be a dick. And then I'll hold on to that. So, I played this last night with a good friend of mine, who is not really a gamer.
Discard
at all. She's certified casual person.
And then captain to go to here.
And, like, I think last night was the first time she'd ever been in a game store. So there was that. But we played this, and she didn't know what deck building was, but she caught on to it super fast with this game. Like, it made sense to her, and I'd never... Like, I've tried teaching deck building with, like, DC Deck Builder and Dominion, and it works. But, like, this was so much easier than all of those games.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Well, kind of like, if you're teaching... I mean, I know I keep saying Monza, but, like, if you're teaching dice stuff, like, Monza makes sense, at least, like, for kids. Because you're going, like, you roll this, and then how can you do the path? Like, you're not thinking economically, you're thinking moving on a map.
So this is the telephone. When you take the telephone, you can buy any card without having to pay for it, and you can get something from the top.
Oh, when you take it?
No, when you play it. So the telephone's super amazing. But when you play it, you have to trash it. So I'm going to buy the telephone.
Crazy talk.
Crazy talk. Oh, now you blocked me. I'll do that to go there. Ha ha!
Okay, well, let's go one to go here.
One lonely West Coaster. I mean, we're West Coast. 'Tis the best coast. Hey, Nutters! Nutters, you missed the arrival of this game by, like, a week. You should come back.
I'm going to pay 4 money. Oh, you can only buy 1 card a turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pay 3 money to get this.
Yeah. Karten, Jim, and Aspen.
And then...
One... Ein Karten von Martens and Kaufen.
Yep, Kaufen is to buy.
And one Karten is... Or ein Karts is one
card
card from Market.
Mark Tuffle. Yeah.
But Kaufen is to buy?
Yeah.
German's weird.
Or take, maybe.
I'm going to do Machete to go there, and I'll do a Paddle to go there, and then I'll do 2 money for the other Paddle, but Paddles aren't, like, insanely required, but they're going to be there. I'll do the 2 money for the wild card. Okay. Steve turn. Since I made that comment about a board game or Airbnb, I've decided that that's like a goal. Can we kickstart that? Can I kickstart turning our garage into an ADU?
All the note.
Why is that a note? I think that's a great idea. We basically let people prepay their visits. We let them book 2 nights or 1 night, and they have to do it within a year of it opening. And we like send them a calendar, and they have like 3 months to book or something. I think it's a great idea. Do you think it's a great idea?
Machete to go 1, 2, and then lose the other. And then that to go there. And then I will discard my 2 money cards to take this.
Yes, you were definitely, yeah. You should see Nutters would back. I think it's a great idea. And basically, when people come, they fill out a survey on what kind of games they like, and then we just make sure games from our collection are like in their library, or we'll rent games for them from CloudCap for them to enjoy while they're here. Don't look at me so skeptical. I really need to get that back person forward. So Machete, Paddle.
That wild is pretty great.
Ooh, yay! 3 money. I want to buy the Intducker? What is Intducker?
I don't know.
I've seen that word before. That's why I'm confused. Alright, see you right on your turn.
Let's go 3. And then 1.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm going to discard 1 to go there, and then play a 2 card to go there, and then discard 1 to go there, and discard another 1 to go there.
Okay, I'm going to use my captain card to go here.
Steve is not impressed with the idea. He is impressed with the idea. He's not impressed with kickstarting it and this owing people. Yeah. Discover of El Dorado. Gein nach El Dorado. There you go.
I'm gonna...
Geinen. Geinen?
I'm gonna discard that. And then I'm gonna do 1 to go there, and I'm gonna do a machete.
The funny thing is I have a feeling that, like, the people that run the German Amazon board game section, like, when the Spiel des Jahres is announced, they just get a flood of, like, American orders of their games, and they're just like, They know what's up. They, like, know it's Spiel Des Jahres. Whereas in America, if that happened, they wouldn't know what was happening. America, Amazon doesn't know why there was a massive spike of, like, ice cool.
This is you trash one?
Yes, to go into that spot. Yes. Yes, I'm going to play the telephone to buy the millionaire. So the telephone, this is out of the game. But I now have a millionaire! Woo! I think that counts as my purchase from the market. Then I will do something. Anything, in fact. I got the person so far behind. Alright. That to go there, that to go there. And then I will do my captain to go there.
I will trash my Forscher.
I bought it with a few other titles, Keith, which made it much cheaper. Well, the shipping was the same.
And then my Anstecker to go there. And then I will trash my Ryzen to go there.
Ravensburg is doing a North America release of this game. It's set to come in August, I want to say. Like, it will show up in the US. So if you can wait, that's an option. We got number 9 and this, and then I went back to order something I had forgotten, but I couldn't add it to my order. Like, they wouldn't ship it at the same time or whatever. I'd have to pay additional shipping, so I was just like, whatever. But now I have an Amazon.de account, and that's dangerous. Oh, man. Machete to fall on my face and go there, and then I'll do 2 coins to go there, and then with my other 2, I will purchase nothing. I'll hang on to them.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. That's so bad, Eden. Our box was pretty destroyed from Amazon.de. They, like, made it themselves.
All 4 sides were split.
It was pretty bad. Apparently, Amazon has pretty bad rep for shipping in Europe.
So I'm going to do 2 of those. 2 of those to buy that. Or, no. No, I will do 3 to buy the last of that. It's interesting because I buy the last one and then I give you control.
Yes, it is. It is very interesting.
And then I will use my Forscher to go there. I always want to say for sure.
Alright, I can't do... Well, I could. I'm gonna do that to buy the 5 machete.
Wow.
He's the pioneer. That one I can understand.
I will do 1 to go there.
They made our box for Amazon, so.
And then I will go 1, 2, 3, and then a paddle to remove that. And then I will just keep this.
Okay. 4 gold to go there. And then I will discard a card to go there, play that to go there. Move the entire world.
It's the cat's job.
And then go there. Her ear twitched when you said that. And then that's my turn.
That's 2 3, 4, 5. I'm going to spend 5 to get the Pioneer. Your turn.
Wait, how did you get 5? 2, 3.
2, 3, 4, 5.
No, they're 50 cents.
Yeah.
It says 1.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's not.
Yeah, 4 is 2.
I don't think you divide the number.
Oh, they're all just 50 cents? They're not
I think.
half value?
Why am I checking the journals? Habit! Oh no, it is worth as many coins as... Oh no, cards with the coin symbol are... any other card is worth half a coin. So, the cards are worth the card symbol. Any other card is always worth 50 cents. So, basically, it's the third sentence in the by paragraph. Third sentence in this paragraph?
Yeah, every other card is... Oh, okay. I thought it was 50 cents per coin value, so that's different. I think I haven't used any yet, so I don't think I've cheated yet. Probably.
Except for just now.
Just now.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only have 4. But that's fine. I can spend 1 to get this, 2 to move there, and then I will, because you can just discard and then save, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, so I will just do that.
Okay. I'm going to do that to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'll do a gold coin to go there. I'll discard my captain to go there. And then I'll hang on to that. And that's my turn.
So I will go
Don't
1,
like
2,
queen games
3,
much.
4, and then I will
They did some
trash
horrible stuff with Kickstarters. It's
another
mostly
4, sure.
why. Plus, I think we've actually gotten rid of all of our queen games except for one, which is Cable Car.
Get that.
I don't know.
Is that 4 left? Yeah, that's 4. This is a very slick game. Just playing a deck builder. I like the trashing is neat.
I like that you can hold cards over, and I also like how the market works.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's pretty nifty. Alright, I'll do 1 to go there and 1 to go there, so I'm there. And then I'll pay 6 for a Pioneer. It's your turn!
I will pay 2 coins to go there.
This is interesting, because like Clink is a deck builder that uses a map, but I feel like the emphasis in Clink isn't on the deck building. It can be slightly, but it's more on the noise and like how do you deal with that.
Or
it's interesting.
Just spend 2 to get the last one of those.
Very curious to see how fast we go across the map when we get closer.
Yeah, my deck, I don't have, I probably should have gone around. I don't know if I have enough coins to get through this.
So
my purchasing ability has kind of fallen off.
Cool. So I'm going to do 2 cards to buy a compass. Just that. So when you play the, draw 3 cards when you play the compass, and then I discard it. So it's a nice bonus.
Cool. Wait, that X is trash, right?
When you play it, not when you buy it. And then I'll go there to trash that card from the game. Not my person from the game. And then I will discard that, and then I'm done.
Okay. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then discard that to take that barrier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will save.
This is a deck builder with the race, yeah. So you start with 8 cards, identical decks. And then there's a market of more decks to buy, and then every card you play has a symbol on it for like a type of terrain you can get through. And then you move your character onto a spot with that type of terrain. I will do 5. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll do 2 to go there, and then 1 to go there, and another 1 to go there. Back together again!
I will pay 3 to go there.
My adventures are together. See you, Netters. Thanks for swinging through.
And then I will hold this and then discard that.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to change the camera really fast because we are no longer in the part of the map where the camera is. That's the wrong thing to move. Go me. There we go. Whee!
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Monza, but using deck building instead of rolling dice.
Oh, where you plan your route out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Does this count as... You don't have to use a whole card, you just have to use one, right? One of that type.
No. Oh, yes. That's one strength of that type. I'm going to pay 2 to buy another compass. Because when they come up again, it'll be super helpful.
I think you're probably going to win. Because I'm not buying as good of stuff on Monday.
And then 3 to go here. And then I'll hold on to that. Alright. Your turn.
I will pay a
Mini
coin
card deck
to
builder.
move into
Not
here.
a fan of that part.
And then I will pay 3 to go 1, 2, 3. And then 1 to do that. 2, 3. And then...
Yeah, you got the most obstacles, but...
It doesn't help you win. And then I will hang on to that, actually.
Did you even remember your other guy is there?
3. No, I can't get 2 coins at the same time.
Okay. Hi, honey. EG's like, hey guys, I know you're streaming, but you didn't walk us or feed us. It's early. Yeah, it's early. Okay. Later. Yeah, we'll feed you in a minute. Not this minute. Just get down for a sec. Okay. I regret my hand.
So can you use cards as 50-cent pieces for this? I assume not. No. It's only for the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pay 2 coins to buy the last compass. You're welcome. And then I will actually get rid of these cards. This is a very different Knizia game. You know what I mean? Like, normally Knizia is, like, super math-based.
And then,
This is, like... All this Knizia is really
I'm going to keep 2, discard 1. Your turn.
I will do 3 to go there, and then I'll play the captain, which I've been holding on to for several turns, to go there, even though I could have gone into the camp. I'll go into the camp to get rid of that. Then I'll hold on to that.
Okay. I will use my photographer to do that last spot, and then a 3 to go 1, 2,
See you,
3.
Keith.
And then 2 to do that.
Cool.
I really like how it's movement or buy.
Compass.
Like that's.
No, you can move.
Or I mean, I can use my cards for movement or buying. Like in a
yeah.
deck builder. What was it like we talked about? We like trains where it's like map building with deck building. You know, and this is kind of another sort of simpler take on your cards do stuff.
Wow, this is This is a horrible hand for what I'm going for. But I'll play 5 to go 2. I'll do that. And then,
Wait, you were here?
Yeah.
You could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thanks, honey. Okay. And then I will pay 4 to buy the propeller for the Flugzeug.
No, it's just a propeller plane. It's a propeller Flugzeug.
Propeller Flugzeug. Makes sense. And I have so much money and nothing to do with it. So I will discard those 2. And then draw 2 cards.
Okay. I will pay 1 to go there, and I will play my 3 Kundschafters to go 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a race.
It's a race. I'll play my compass. To pick up 3 cards. The luck I have. And then I'm going to spend 5 to go there. And then I'll spend 1 trashing it to go there. I think these are both, these are both my starter decks. And then I'll pay 2 to go there. And that'll be my turn, and I'll discard that.
Okay, I'll play the captain to go here, because that actually works. And then 1, 2 to go there, and then 1 coin to end up in the desert. And then my last coin is useless.
It's getting serious. I'm gonna play a compass to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Shit.
Is El Dorado here? Yeah,
Yes.
El Dorado is that last.
This sucks. I'll do that to go there, and then I'll go there to get rid of that. And then my dude's trapped, but I can pay 5 to buy the last Pioneer.
Okay. I'll pay 1 to go there, and then I'll go 3 to go 1, 2, 3, and 2 to go 1, 2, and then is it just anything?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, you're good. You put it there. You don't pay anything. Your dude's there.
So as long as I just get on one of the 3 spaces.
Yep. Okay.
Then I will discard that.
Okay. We'll do 4 to go there, and then 3 to go there, and then another 3 to go there, and then 5 to go there.
Okay. I'm going to pay 4 to buy the propeller Flugzeug.
Oh, did I play the propeller Flugzeug? I did.
And then I'm just going to discard that.
Ah, it's getting tight!
This is really intense.
I mean, when we sleep, we probably sleep intense too, probably. Right, that's going to be my card. Okay. 1 machete to go there, 2 coins to go there, 3 to go there! Yeah! That's what we wanted! And then I'll put 1 to go there, because I can go further there.
Oh my god.
Yes! I took him over in the river.
Oh no. I'm just gonna pay 2 money to get a wild. And discard that.
Reheating our dinner. Okay. That's not helpful. Tony's here. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit.
Tony's here for a playtest to do with Steve. Okay, well I can't do anything else. Ugh. Discard that. And it's Steve's turn. Steve, go!
Everything is horrible forever.
Just showed up.
I'm gonna keep this and discard these. I think you're gonna get it.
Okay.
I think you're gonna get it.
I'm gonna do 4 to go there, and then 5 to go
Hey.
1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then I cry a million tears, and then I discard that, and then it's your turn. Super. Tina is rolling all over Tony. Tony, you can come sit in frame if you want.
I'm gonna play the captain to go there.
He's busy loving Xena.
And
He
then
doesn't want to see you all.
I didn't say that.
I'm gonna do the Eintdecker to go there. And then I'm gonna do the
I just
thing
don't
to go
know.
there. And then 4 money to go there.
Okay. This is such a waste.
2.
Such
3.
a waste. Are you ready? 5 Pioneer to go there, 4 to go there,
no.
and 5 to go 1, 2, 3,
No!
4, 5.
but we finished the round, right?
Yes. Oh, and then there's a tiebreaker, and it's the obstacles, and you have the most.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dang it, Steve won. Because I went first. And that's El Dorado. Dang it.
Because you did go first, right? Yeah.
I did go first, yeah.
Wow. Yep, I got...
You just threw your deck on the floor. So yeah, that's
My tie-break barrier pieces. Hey.
that's Vetlaf nach El Dorado. The road to El Dorado.
Yep. Very nice.
Tony's getting love harassed by both dogs.
And then we just need to starter... Oh, the little tent icon means starter deck, I think.
Oh yes, it's extremely helpful. And then the little brown circle means starting market cards. So yeah. Doo-doo-doo! That's...
I'm glad I got that propeller plane. That saved me.
Oh, that was super close on both ends.
Oh, the little tent. That's blue player. Cool.
There we go. So what'd you think?
Liked that a lot.
It's really straightforward.
Yeah.
It's super easy to teach for muggles. Like, I taught one last night. Or for non-gamers. And I gotta stop using muggles. That's the phrase.
Well, I think that's better than saying non-gamers, because non-gamers is like they don't play anything at all.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, they're more casual,
it's
I guess.
more like hobbyists.
Versus casuals, yeah. Was that a 2? So yeah, I definitely understand why it's up for the Spiel Des Jahres, because last night when I taught it, it was super straightforward, and my friend wanted to play it again. She got into it. We only played like halfway because we ran out of time, but she got super into it, and she doesn't normally. I have yet to have her not get into a game that I introduce her to, but she's also very. I'm not good at games. She's one of those people. So she enjoyed it. She wanted to play it again. That's a good sign.
Well, and especially like if you were learning it, you can kind of see maybe what you did right or wrong, or like, oh, I got boxed in or whatever. Like, I think it would be pretty straightforward. Like, you're not going to miss the intricacies of like the economic deck builder engine, which I know there's a lot of deck builders where like the first time you play, or even if it's one of your like first deck builders, you just need a couple plays to figure out what's going on and what you want in your deck. Whereas this, I can be like, oh, I'm going to need a lot of machetes to go through this area.
Yeah.
And then you lose and you go, oh, I thought I was probably going to lose because I wasn't getting enough, like, I didn't have enough gold cards to get through here. And I was like, oh, I should have sent that person around, but Tiffany was blocking it. Like, there's a lot that's just sort of open and on the board that's not, that you could kind of get while you were playing, I think.
Yeah, and you don't have to be, like, an advanced strategist or whatever. You don't have to have a ton of experience with that kind of, like, think ahead, because it's just really obvious, which I think is why it's in the Spiel des Jahres.
And I think success didn't hinge on the purple cards with a lot of text. Like, they helped you a lot, but
yeah,
those
compasses helped a ton.
But I mostly ignored them, and I still did okay. It wasn't like, oh, I didn't do any of the cards that have special stuff. I lost. Like, for example, Dominion, it's all about the intricacies of which cards come out and what the special text is that interacts.
Still did okay, says the guy who won.
Still did okay.
It's very tight. It was very tight.
Yes, it was.
If I was
literally that
one,
last...
Yeah.
That last thing, yeah.
If he had drawn something else.
It was my whole hand to get to the end. So
no, it's good. I think I might bring this with me to Origins. I don't know, so people can play. I'll probably not bring it in this box, to be honest. It's a little overkill. I'll probably just bring it in a giant Ziploc bag. But yeah, if people are at Origins and they want to play it and they want to borrow it, you know, they can borrow it without the box or the German rules. So that could be helpful. But yeah, I like it.
Tiny Epic El Dorado.
Who's it up against? We had this discussion. It's up against King Domino.
It's up against King Domino.
And what's the other one?
Not really.
Magic Maze.
Magic Maze. Yeah.
Magic Maze. It's up against King Domino and Magic Maze. And I love King Domino.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would pick King Domino over this.
I would also.
Because it's a lot faster. It's a lot more consumable. I mean, it still works for the, like, Game of the Year criteria where anybody could play it, that kind of thing. But this is, like, a little longer, and I think, I mean, I don't know, in America, and in the game culture in America, 60 minutes is a long time for a board game. So, and we did rules in playing in under 60 minutes, but we also have a lot of experience with board games. So, there's that.
I don't know. I want to play Magic Maze. From what I've heard described, I don't know if it'll get it, but it easily could.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
well, that's the thing, is I feel like Magic Maze is almost too much of like a
niche.
Sort of, yeah. Like, it's a little bit more of a niche game, where I feel like King Domino, you could play with literally anyone.
Yeah,
like,
anybody.
And it takes up less table space. The table space on this is a big hog. I don't know if they consider that with the Spiel des Jahres. They should.
When the puzzle...
I mean, I would vote, if we were on the Spiel des Jahres board, which we totally are, I would vote for King Domino.
I would think I would also vote for King Domino, just because I really enjoy the puzzle and drafting aspect. Like, I don't think of it as a, like, gateway anything. You know, I just think of it as a good, solid on its own.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas for this, I'm like, oh, I could teach someone deck building with this, but then maybe I want to graduate to something else. I mean, it's fun on its own.
Yeah, it's fun. It is. You could get a lot of play out of this one box. And maybe they take that into effect. Like, there's a lot of different map combinations and stuff like that. So, who knows?
Sure.
Oop. There's the dog barking. I don't think we're going to be doing... I won't be streaming anything else before Origins. I will be vlogging at Origins every day, and I'll have Wi-Fi, so I might try to do one-day turnarounds. Don't know. We'll find out. Tony will be at Origins.
Yes, I will.
So he'll be in the vlogs.
Again.
My Origin Top Games pick will be released the day before Origins, because I film it on my way to Origins, which is tradition, and so that'll be a thing. Maybe I'll film it earlier. I don't know, and it will release while I'm traveling. That would be smarter. I should do that. But I'm trying to think. We had Terraforming Mars. We've already have a stream up, so you can watch that stream. Which we did forever ago. It was our first play of Terraforming Mars, I believe. And then, I'd love to do a Raiders of the North Sea, but my shipment is delayed. It's in customs, so my copy of Raiders of the North Sea is stuck in customs.
Would you say it's been held up by the Raiders of the North Sea?
Something like that, yeah. So there's that, and we don't have a exit. I thought about getting an exit to play on the stream, but I don't know how that would go, playing a consumable game on stream.
Oh, because it's not like there's 9 more in the box.
No,
Right.
it's
just
that
the
would
one.
be 10.
Literally, that's it. Done.
Yeah. So I bought Unlock for us to do with Unlock, and we'll just do like massive spoiler stream, and we'll just be like, the dog is when and the dog will just live on the table.
I wonder.
But it's the same as Exit, but Exit's like 2 to 3 hours, whereas Unlock is 60 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There's
might be
a
better
timer.
just to do Unlock. Also, I think, not having played it, but I imagine it's the same sort of like combine objects puzzles and stuff. It sounds like something it'd be fun for the chat to participate in.
Maybe
like,
if
if someone's
uses
gonna
cards. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't
But
know how it works either.
Anyway, I was
We
thinking
could-
about that, but yeah.
That one has a sample game. If nothing else, we can do the sample game on the stream.
That's a good point, the tutorial game. Ice Cool is up for Spiel Des Jahres against Mysterious Forest and Captain Silver. We have Ice Cool, and we've played Ice Cool, and my finger hurts after playing Ice Cool.
My finger hurts thinking about it. I think you said that. the other day.
Yeah, so that's my vote for, that's my like opinion on that. Mysterious Forest is really gorgeous. I don't know anything about Captain Silver. I know that Mysterious Forest is a co-op kids game that's just like gorgeous, and it's based on some kids book series, and the art is like super good. So Kinderspiel, not Kinderspiel, sorry, Kinderspiel. So yeah, and then for the Kinderspiel, it's Terraforming Mars, which I think is just gonna win it. Raiders of the North Sea is kind of an interesting one because it came out to the European market in 2017 or 16, but it technically released in 2015, I think. So yeah, I don't really know.
And then Exit's the other one up.
And
for
then
the
Exit's
Kennerspiel,
the
right?
other one for Kennerspiel, which is interesting because we haven't played an Exit game. I just assumed that they would be more of like a Spiel Des Jahres, but at 2 to 3 hours, I can see why those are Kennerspiel. So
Yeah,
It's
I've
kinda
heard
like-
that they're more involved. A lot of the people that I've seen who've played them, with no spoilers, have said that, yeah, it took every bit of the time on the box to do them. So
but they enjoy it. That's like
Yeah.
so in my opinion, that's like a good $15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like Steve and I, we could go to a movie, and if we were paying normal prices, that's like
20,
20
25.
to $25, and then it's 2 to 3 hours. And we just sit there and watch it. Whereas Exit, we could play with like 6 people for 2 to 3 hours and argue. I think
That's like a generously, that's $1 per person per hour.
Yeah.
Because totally you have to evaluate things in terms of their dollar cost per person per
Yes.
hour.
That's how I live.
that's-
yeah,
it's
how
much
I-
better than component cost, as far as I'm
God,
concerned.
yeah.
It's a
or
rating.
weight.
Or weight, yes.
Or how much of your table could you cover with components and not see any table? That's
It's
it.
the
That's a
worst.
good
How
one.
much of your shelf does
All
it
of
take
my
up?
card games win.
Yeah. All right. On that note, my dinner is done. Tony is here. Steve is gonna play test. We have to clean slightly more before more people show up. And so yeah, goodbye. Steve and John will be streaming on Tuesday.
We have some thoughts for what we're streaming.
Tune in here. They have to decide before Tuesday because I make them the thumbnail before I get on a plane. So I'm gonna make them pick. I'm gonna force them to pick. And you'll know what it'll be. But yeah,
I
and
mean,
then
I've already picked Giant Takanoko. Everybody be
how-
like,
that's
why
right,
doesn't
Xena.
why doesn't the thumbnail match the stream?
That's right, Xena. And then Thursday, I don't think there will be a stream unless Steve wants to play a solo game. That's kind of up to Steve. And yeah, thanks for tuning in and
Maybe I
watching.
can play something Origins related. I don't know.
We do have a couple Origin releases here, which we've already played on the stream.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in
Thanks
and
for
watching. Bye! And then we wait for some time. I don't know, like 30 seconds maybe? Maybe a little less. Da, da, da. I keep thinking it's a beer and I want it, so I'm going to go get a beer.